piddle fucking around. Sounded like a good idea. I might write a new song, like a new, actually serious song. Out of you know, I haven't done it in a while. I mean, I've written a few little, what I call little joke songs, you know, for you guys, and those aren't really what I call serious. Like if I was to ever get a gig, which I'm thinking about doing, I kind of miss the stage. I kind of miss getting up there, and man, there's no feeling like it. It's just like the ultimate high. It doesn't matter if you're playing in front of a crowd of 15 people or a crowd of 500 people. You get up there and, like, I mean, it's no joke. Whenever they describe it, it's for real. Like the lights beam down on your face and you feel the heat of the lights and sweat pours down and you're like, usually I have to have like 4 or 5 beers before I go up there to chill me out a little bit, and like your first time ever up there is like, oh man, it's so scary, and no matter what, you cannot let the audience know that you're scared, because the minute the audience senses fear, it's just like you YouTube trolls. Boo! Look at him! So you can't let the audience see that, you know. You gotta, you know, it doesn't matter how scared you are. You gotta be up there, you know, goofing around, high-fiving people and shit. So I don't know. I'm looking around, kind of asking people, you know, if they know any good musicians. When I say good musicians, I mean a musician that knows what they're doing. Like me, I could put a guitar in your hands and stand 30 yards away and watch what you're playing and play along with it. I mean, you know, that knows what they're doing like that. They're hard to find, but they are out there, and I don't know. I'd like to meet a new musician, you know, get a little gig going around the city again. That stuff's fun. But I've been here recently. I've been doing some reflecting, I guess, on the last year. This is a story that I've been meaning to tell you guys. I'm gonna try to figure out how to word it so it doesn't sound too bad. But last year, this time, my cousin was staying here with me, and where he worked, he got his check cashed at a certain bank all the way on the other end of town, and we went all the way over there, and it was a dead of winter. You know, it was a really cold day. We're thinking we're going to be the only ones in there because not many people are getting out. Well, a white van pulls up next to us, and this big crowd of people get out and walk in ahead of us, and we're just walking up thinking, fuck, man, we're going to be, I mean, there was like 15 of them, and we're like, man, we're going to be in here for a while. Well, we didn't know that this was a van full of retards. I mean, like, retards. And see, that's why I don't want to make it sound too bad, because it's not funny because they're retarded, because, you know, they can't help it, but the situation was hilarious. And this was a little bitty hole in the wall bank. It was a bank in a big shopping center, and something they took one of the little shops and they turned it into a bank, and it was a small little bank. So we're standing up there against the wall just sitting back watching all these retards, and there was just one of them, and they were older retards. They must have been like 40, 50 years old. Or, I'm sorry, mentally challenged adults. Okay, retards is mean, but you know what I mean when I say that. You know how, like at a bank, sometimes in some banks they'll have like cookies sitting up or a bowl full of peppermints. There was this one, and there was only one lady, maybe 2 ladies if I think back. I only remember one lady in charge of this crowd of like 15 mentally challenged adults, right? And there was this one who kept climbing over the counter. I think I'm gonna give me one of these cookies. And he'd grab over the counter next to the teller and grab a cookie, and he'd eat it and be like, I think I want me one of them peppermints. And he'd reach over and grab a peppermint, and the teller's just like, you know, sitting there freaked out. You know, I guess this is their disability checks or whatever that they're cashing. And then there was this one. It was a black guy. He was dressed all gangster looking, didn't really look mentally challenged, but he was walking around the bank rapping knick-knack paddywhack. Knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Knick-knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone. And me and my cousin are standing back here against the wall just like, you know, it's not, and like I say, I don't want to make that sound too bad, because it wasn't funny because they were mentally handicapped. It's just the whole situation. It was a blistering cold day, and there was snow everywhere, and we get in the bank, and then this van full of mentally challenged adults runs in front of us, and then we're trapped here in the bank, back up against the wall. There was only one teller in that bank, And we're up against the wall, and there was a crowd of them, man. And there was like one or two ladies who was in charge of all of them, and they were starting shit, and and then the teller was just like, you know, and, man, I thought of that today because we went to the same, the lady went to the same shopping center. Matter of fact, it was the building right next to that bank at this pizza buffet, and ate some pizza, and I was sitting there thinking, oh, I remember that. That was funny as hell. I'm gonna tell that to my YouTube guys. I just had to tell you guys that story. And once we were done, we get out the door, and I'm just like, dude, what'd you think of that shit? He's like, because man, see, this is my cousin that I was raised with. We were like brothers, because my family's kind of messed up, so I was raised with my cousin. And he's like, dude, I know you so well, I could just hear you. He said, I could just hear you holding in your laughter. And I said, what are you talking about, man? He's like, dude, you're going to hell. And I had to sit and explain to him, man, it's not funny because they're mentally handicapped. It's just the situation was kind of humorous. I don't know. I try to see the funny things, you know, in life. But that was a funny story I figured I'd share with you guys. And so, yeah, that. And, man, I'm having so much fun, dude, and I'm so glad I'm back with my new HD cam. But this camera pisses me off because look here, I'm going to show it to you guys. See, it's white. It looks just like the regular Flip Ultra, right? See, it's just it's white. It says Flip right there, and I thought it was going to be just the regular Flip Ultra. Comes with 2 hours of recording time, and there's nothing special about it. Well, I open it up, because it cost the same. It was the same amount. It was like 140 bucks. So I open it up, and it doesn't come with the little baggie that it usually comes with, and it doesn't come with the little string. And I'm like, what the hell? So I push the on button, and I don't know anybody out there that owns a Flip, and it goes bloop when it comes on, and instead of saying Flip Video, it says Ultra HD. And I was like, what? This is the Ultra HD, because the Ultra HD is usually the black one, you know? And I was like, fuck, and it only has 1 hour of recording time on it, and it comes with just the camera and none of the extra stuff that comes with it. I mean, it came in a box packed with stuff, like the little string that attaches to it so you can hold it on your wrist and not drop it. The little felt package comes with these USB cables so you can hook it up to a TV and play the videos and watch it through a TV. It didn't come with none of that. It just came with the camera, and this damn thing eats the shit out of the AA batteries. Uses AA batteries. The other camera that I used to have, the batteries lasted. I would put AA batteries in there, it would last like 3 weeks. And this damn thing, I shoot like 4 videos and the batteries are dead. And it's fucking gay. But, but, you know, either way, you know, I'm still back here with my camera, and I'm still having so much fun with you guys. I'm getting all kinds of love. Views are slowly going up. Not really, I mean, it's all good though. And I'm still trying to give away the t-shirt. And I'm gonna let this go out for who knows how long. And I'm gonna see who my favorite fans are and this and that, and I've got some of you fans who are just like mad love, you know, so just keep the love on coming, you know, and you know, not just for that, just, you know, if you like my videos, whatever. And you know, I've always wanted to do something wonderful. You know, and this is a start. Maybe this will give me some exposure. Some YouTubers start out on YouTube and they end up touring, you know, I don't know, comedy, music, acting. All my life, since I was about 9, everybody's always told me, you are so talented, you know, you are so smart, you should be an actor, you should be a radio DJ, a radio voice, you should be a musician, you know. Okay, well, I've done all that. What always held me back though was my fear of failure. I've acted before, and I've done music. I was trained in music. Acting has just always been my real passion. Like the thing that I really want to do. I would love to act. I mean, and I've done it before, and when I did it, the people who auditioned me and gave me the part, they were like, man, how long have you been acting? I've never heard of you. I said, never, this is my first time. You know? And not too long into it, some of the cast wasn't showing up for scene blocking and all this stuff. I don't know how everybody does it, but these particular people, the cast wasn't showing up. You know, we'd go rehearse, and I'd be, you know, blocking the scenes with other people who aren't even going to be playing that part. You know, and I just got to thinking, man, this is going to go all bad, it's going to fall through, and I panicked and I quit. And music, since I was trained in that, it took me a little bit longer to do that, a little bit longer to quit, you know, the whole music thing, because I was trained in that. about a year before I got afraid, like, you know, and quit playing live. I mean, I got tired of it too. I wasn't just afraid of failure, but I got tired of it. But I mean, you know, this right here is awesome though. I've had thoughts before, like, maybe I should go ahead and delete my account, but ain't nothing to do that for. I mean, too many people like me, you know. I mean, I got trolls. We all got trolls. We do, and some people can't deal with them. And I don't know how to explain this, but don't put videos up about them. There's a few of you who have done that here recently. You don't put a video up. I mean, if, like me, I did that. I put a video up yelling at trolls one time because I was sticking up for Jono. They weren't trolls to me, you know. I wasn't giving my trolls something to actually fucking do. You don't put a... You're giving them something to do when you do that. I mean, you don't acknowledge it on a video. If you want to write to them, keep that in private, you know. Or if you want to go report it to YouTube, do whatever you think you got to do. Don't make a video. You're giving them something to do. There's been like 5 people this week I've seen put videos up yelling at trolls. What, dude? Do you want to give them something to fucking do? I mean, really? Don't do that. Don't acknowledge them in a video. That's all they're really trying to do. I've had a few trolls admit that to me before, that they're trying to get me to make a video about them. No, you're not going to get that. You're never going to get... No, none of my trolls are ever going to get me to call out their username in a video or say anything about them whatsoever. That's never going to happen. And for you guys, I don't know, to each their own, never mind. I mean, everybody wants to do their own thing. That's just my advice. You know, I don't know. I trolled a person or two here and there. I trolled the Archfiend, you know, with that video that I used to have. And I took it down, even though, yes, that did irritate me. I got to thinking about it, and I'm not a troll. I'm not one. And I trolled him, and even though, yes, there are people on YouTube who piss me off. There are users who piss me off. I'm not going to put that on the video here. I'm not here to express my anger, or to express my jealousy, or to express, you know, the things that I don't like. I'm here to have fun. You know, aren't you guys here to have fun? Come on now. I'm going to pass for right now. My next video is going to be a song. That little deal that I played at the beginning there. That's something I'm probably going to write a song doing. And that if I make it, I'm still going to put it up on this channel if I make it a serious song. Oh, damn, I haven't put a video on my other channel in like a week. I guess I'm going to start looking into that, and I haven't even been on that channel in like a week. Yeah, I guess I'm going to start looking into that. But anyways, later on, guys,